Yeah. The beach tends to be full up very quickly. So it's the age-old story of getting down to lay your towel out at 6:30 to get a decent beach position. So all of the beach positions were taken. So just in our hotel alone, there's probably several hundred people outside our hotel, and you could see every resort along. It had several hundred people outside the front again. So it's quite a busy beach. There's a lot of people walking up and down, taking in this lovely weather. So it's a very busy beach. But as I said, it became apparent very quick that it was something more than firecrackers when you could hear bullets whizzing around. And I did make the probably somewhat stupid decision to run back in 50 yards to get my bag, and something probably wouldn't do again thinking about it.
Gary, it's Sam Kiley here, Foreign Affairs Editor. There have been reports on social media, but I think what you were saying earlier on might explain them, but some confusion that the gunman may have actually descended by parachute. But you're saying that the site of this attack was also near a parascending tourist attraction, is that right?
It is, yeah. Exactly where it seemed to be, where it seemed to emanate, it's the takeoff point for some parascenders. So what tends to do is you can watch them all day. So every half an hour, every 40 minutes or so, there's a couple of people strapped into harnesses and up they go on the back of a speedboat. So that tends to what happened. I didn't see, because like I said, because we were there at the time, we didn't see anybody drop in. But no, that tends to be the activity. You tend to take off, do a loop, and come back down again.
Did you or anybody close to you actually see the gunman or men moving through the tourists, or was it just that you could hear the bullets whizzing past?
You could hear. They were close. So where it seemed to emanate from is probably 150 yards away to our left. Where the parasenders take off, there's a couple of speedboats and inflatables, and it tends to be a collection of local people sending people up in the air. So as I said earlier, when I shouted to my son to get out of the sea and come and join us quickly as we exited the beach, he did say he saw someone be shot. So whether that was a gunman or whether that was one of the unfortunate guests in one of the local resorts, I don't know.
Gary, remind us what hotel you're actually in.
Quite shook up here. We're the El Moradi, the Palm Marina.
Okay,
so it's a resort where there's probably Sorry, go on.
No, please continue.
Yeah, I was going to say there's 3, if not 4 hotels quite close together. So what they tend to back onto the sea and back onto their own area of beach. So as you could walk out the back of our house, effectively walk into another hotel along. So where we were, the 300 or 400 yard stretch of beach that we were sat on, it seemed to emanate from our left. So several hundred yards away to our left.
Okay, so
is where the gun strike took place.
Gary, just remind us, for viewers that are just tuning in, where you are now, what you can hear, what's going on. I'm just going to also bring up on the screen a picture that was sent to us by another holiday maker, John Yeoman. He sent us this picture. He's currently in his hotel room awaiting information, which we're hearing is very scarce. Hotel staff clearly responding to this. Is an active situation. He's barricaded his door with a mattress, but you feel safe enough to be in the reception of your hotel?
Well, I think it's the conflicting information that we got from the hotel staff. So in one respect, as we all rushed in, of course, they started handing out some water for the shocked guests. But as we what do we do? Where do we go? The first piece of advice was we suggest that everybody goes back to the room. So a number of guests disappeared off of the room. Then, literally 5 minutes later, no, let's stay all together and stay in reception on the right of the building. So we're all sat in reception thinking, where do we go? So I'm now with several other people out on the beach area. Now they're seem quite relaxed about it and taking in the opportunity to get a couple of beers. So whereas looking farther away from the hotel, that I can see people up on their balconies and up in their rooms just sitting watching. The people, the local staff that were referred to earlier, that were watching the incident, they've drifted away now, so it's almost like there's nothing to see, or it's not capturing their imagination anymore, so they've drifted off. So, like I said, it's just deathly quiet at the back now. All I can hear is birds.